is about this thick, and that's just this season.
Similarly, this isn't the first time Palin has gone ballistic when she felt her son, or special needs people in general, were being attacked. When recent reports said White House Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel angrily used the word retards during a meeting, Palin demanded he be fired. And she also criticized Rush Limbaugh, albeit in less harsh terms, after he said the R word too.
Even if she's giving Family Guy more publicity, she still has kind of made it a habit of going after people that attack her kids. She had to respond.
But it's interesting to note, Palin's anti-Family Guy crusade is a bit of a family feud. She recently started work as a commentator for Fox News.
Family Guy, by the way, Fox show, Sarah Palin, a Fox commentator, same company, could be an interesting dynamic at the Christmas party.
Maybe then Sarah and Stewie can settle their differences over eggnog.
Who the hell do you think you are?
But until that happens, the Sarah versus Family Guy war rages on.
So what do you think? Is Sarah Palin's new war of words completely justified, or is this just a case of tasteless comedy? Joining me tonight, right here with me in New York, is Tanika Ray, who's an entertainment journalist, and from Hollywood tonight is Leslie Marshall, who's the host of the talk radio show, The Leslie Marshall Show. All right, I completely get Family Guy. They go after anyone. They go after everyone. The show is an equal opportunity offender, and maybe my sensitivity meter is a little high, Tanika, but as far as I'm concerned, it is never okay to make fun of anybody in any capacity who has a developmental disability, and I actually think Family Guy was out of line, even though it was only for a few seconds. What do you think?
I absolutely agree with you. I mean, I've made it very known on this show that I think Sarah Palin is somewhat of a joke, but you should never joke about her child. He's an innocent little kid who absolutely is going to have the best life possible being the child of Sarah Palin, but has some challenges. But let's not forget the facts here that Family Guy is a show that appeals to the lowest common denominator of America. It is for teenage boys who are drinking beer in their dorm room and men that refuse to grow up and are appealing to their teenage boy inside.
That's a tough justification, though.
It's not justifying it. What I'm saying is that you can't say that show's not sophisticated. That show's never professed to be sophisticated or politically correct. So take it with a grain of salt and move on. The fact that she's even responding to this is making it a bigger deal than it ever could have been.
I want to get into that in a moment. Palin says that the controversial Family Guy episode was another kick in the gut. Those are her words. But rather than go into detail on her own feelings about it, Palin actually posted her daughter Bristol's response on Facebook. Here's what Bristol wrote about this Family Guy episode. Are there any limits to what some people will do or say in regards to my little brother or others in the special needs community? If the writers of a particularly pathetic cartoon show thought they were being clever and mocking my brother and my family yesterday, they failed. All they proved is that they are heartless jerks. And I think Bristol actually said that pretty well there. There are certainly some topics that are not fair to joke about, as I made clear. But Leslie, what do you think? The writers of Family Guy, were they being heartless for the sake of a laugh here?
Yeah, I don't think they care about a heart, and I don't think they care about anyone, children especially, who have special needs. You know, AJ, I am no fan of Sarah Palin. I constantly said I don't feel she is fit to be president. But on this issue, I'm a mom. Stay away from my kids. And anyone running for office, kids should be off limits. You know, in comedy, there's something called going blue, and this was going blue and beyond. This is a child. This is a child with special needs. Her and all politicians and public figures' kids should be off limits, and nobody, especially a child, should be attacked who has special needs. This has gone black and blue.
Well, and I think that's why it's become a hot button issue, and it has transcended party lines, and that's why everybody's talking about it, including, of course, the ladies of The View. They had to dig into it. HLN's own Joy Behar seemed to defend the show. This is interesting perspective that she has and how it portrayed the special needs character. Take a look at Joy.
I think the character is feisty and assertive, and it's like, come on, fix my chair. It's not like they made her into a pathetic kid. I remember times when I've been doing stand-up, and there would be a blind guy sitting in front, you know? And I didn't realize he was blind, and I was talking to him, and I said, what are you doing in the front? You're blind. You know, I mean, he laughed. He thought it was funny. You could sit in the back. What's the difference, you know?
But I think now...
So, I mean, that is the way comedians operate.
Yeah, and I understand Joy's point there, but she also, I don't necessarily agree with the logic there. I think there are different levels of disabilities.
Nobody's off limits on that show. They make fun of black people, they make fun of fat people.
Yeah.
And if they want equal opportunity, not to say that it's okay to make fun of them, but they're just like everybody else. Seth MacFarlane doesn't care who you are. You're going to be made fun of on his show. And that is the mark of success for him. He thinks if Sarah Palin's responding, he did his job.
Well, so Sarah Palin is responding. And what do you think about that, Leslie Marshall? Do you think that was a smart thing for her to do? Or is she just fanning the flames here and maybe making the situation worse?
I don't think she's making the situation worse for her, because this is part of her campaign, even if she's not running, because she has a child with special needs. So it actually ups her popularity and the show's popularity. So her reacting is actually a win-win for her and for the Family Guy.
Well, I should point out that as of Showtime, neither Fox nor Family Guy has commented on this. But Tanika, quickly, do you think that Family Guy or Fox owes Sarah Palin an apology?
They'll never do it.
Do you think they owe it to her?
I think they do owe it to her if she was sensitive about it, only because she's on a Fox show. They are distant cousins, and maybe it was touching a little bit too close to that line, but he won't, and I don't think he should for the legitimacy of his show. He won't do it.
Appreciate that. Tanika Ray, great to have you here. Leslie Marshall, thank you as well.